Now, Republic TV has accessed a letter sent to the Chief Minister by the Governor. He has written to the Chief Minister about the abeyance, about putting in abeyance the order which had sacked the minister. Now, this comes, of course, in the backdrop of the mega face-off that has erupted between the DMK and the Tamil Nadu government after the Tamil Nadu Governor RN Ravi dismissed V Senthil Balaji from the Council of Ministers last evening. Now, while the decision has been kept in abeyance, it has further strained the relationship, of course, between the Stalin-led government and the governor. Let me go across to Varshini, who's reporting live from Chennai on this one. Okay, first we'll go across to Samiksha, I think, who has the letter with her now. Samiksha, take us through what the letter essentially says.
Well, that's right, Nupur. So quickly reading through this letter that we've accessed by Varshini, this is the letter that was in fact written by RN Ravi to the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. He's clearly stated that it was upon the advice of Union Home Minister Amit Shah that he thought he was advised that it would be prudent to seek the opinion of the Attorney General as well. Accordingly, I'm approaching the Attorney General for his opinion. Meanwhile, the order of dismissal of the Minister Senthil Balaji has been kept on hold for now. So that's an official confirmation also coming in from the Raj Bhavan stating that the decision to sack Senthil Balaji and remove him from the Council of Ministers has been kept on hold, primarily because the governor is of this opinion that it would be necessary to seek the advice of the Attorney General, and that it was upon the advice of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah that he took this decision. Nupur.
All right, let me go back to Varshini now, who has accessed this letter for Republic TV. Varshini, obviously the letter, talks about the fact that it has been placed in abeyance. But the matter of the fact also, Varshini, is that obviously this was a decision that was going to be challenged by the government. Do you think that this is why perhaps the decision was taken in a hurry? And also give us more details of, what you are learning from your sources within the government of how they are likely to counter this.
Well, Nupur, exactly that is the question right now. If at all there has to be a discussion with the Attorney General that is supposed to happen to figure out the legal difficulties and the legalities in this matter, then why was the order sent in such a hurry is the question that the DMK is also putting out right now. Until last night when the order came out, the DMK's defense was about how this is illegal and it is against the constitutional rights of the governor to take such an action upon a state cabinet without having a prior consultation with the Chief Minister and his government. But right now, the DMK is also coming up with a lot of questions regarding how is this fair to give out an order and take it back, which means that there has not been proper legal counseling that the governor has sought before putting out such an order in the first place. Therefore, DMK is very strong and very keen on focusing on a legal battle in this case. They are focusing on to move about very legally. And from our sources, we are understanding that they are moving directly to the apex court in this matter. They want to move to the Supreme Court to find out a solution to an answer to this issue in the first place. And at the same time, since the governor is also now, we have an official confirmation that he has been advised by the Home Ministry itself to make sure that, there has to be a consultation with the Advocate General in the first place. We are also given to understand that this particular order that came out in the evening, late evening last night, was also an order that was given by the governor himself without going through the central government before. Therefore, that is also a big question that is arising right now about how he can act upon a situation on his own, when there are so many constitutional, laws that he has to abide to. Therefore, all these are the major points that the DMK government is right now looking at to put out a legal battle in the Supreme Court, Nupur. So it is very clear that the DMK's legal team right now is working, and even from our sources we are given to understand that the Chief Minister is, after his prior commitments gets over for the day, he's going to hold a very important meeting with his cabinet and the legal team of the DMK party. And if the sources are, to be believed, then this meeting could decide upon on the next course of action for the DMK government in this regard. Therefore, we'll have to wait and see how the DMK is going to go forward with this issue.
So, Varshini, even as this happens, we have heard that there are protests that are taking place against the governor. Now, the BJP, in Tamil Nadu, of course, says that they believe that this action is correct and that the minister should have resigned on his own because he's been arrested by the ED. So, politically, how do you see the fallout of this now?
Politically, the opposition parties have now, supported the governor, saying that this is what has to be done by the chief minister himself, owing to the kind of criminal charges that the minister is facing. But apparently, the DMK government is shielding the minister, is what the opposition parties are right now saying, alleging. And at the same time, the alliance parties, when it comes to alliance parties, DMK has many parties in its alliance, particularly the next level of parties in the state. And these parties have not, come in favor or against this act by the governor. Therefore, we'll have to see if these alliance parties are lending their support to the DMK government, because when the arrest had happened, there were several differences in opinion from different parties at that point of time. And the alliance parties are also trying to make sure that they don't go overboard on the comments. Therefore, we will also try to get a word from the alliance parties on to where they stand in this matter, since DMK is trying all measures possible to make sure that they are able to, help and protect Minister Senthil Balaji, hold on to his, cabinet position, even though he's facing criminal charges, even though there is a huge legal battle by the Enforcement Directorate itself in the Madras High Court going on. Therefore, we'll have to wait and see how this pans out for them as well.
All right, Varshini reporting on this from Chennai. Thank you for the moment for joining us.